Raider Nation, what is the deal, man? Once again, it's your guy Panama Fargo, and I'm back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. And today, you already know what time it is. We're going to go over the keys to victory for the Las Vegas Raiders going up against the New York Jets, man. So without further ado, let's get the intro started and let's get this show cracked.
As a young guy, I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports.
What is the deal? Make sure you guys are tapping on the like, on the subscribe button, and hit on that little notification bell so you get updated whenever I drop episodes like this one right here. But like I was saying, man, we got to go ahead and go over the keys to victory for the Las Vegas Raiders going up against the New York Jets tomorrow, Sunday Night Football, right? So without further ado, we're going to start on the defensive side of the ball once again. And the number one thing that they got to do, first key, got to get pressure on Zach Wilson. All right, you must get pressure because we all saw the performance he gave us against the Chargers last week, and we've pretty much seen him for the majority of the season. So for there, you have to assume that's what he's going to give you. Okay, now he's had some spurts where he's been able to dice up a couple teams, or not say dice up, or just have a pretty good outing against a couple teams. So with this game, I mean, the number one thing that is going to bother most quarterbacks, and it's definitely going to bother him, is if you get to him early and bring pressure, man. I mean, our D line must be active. And I'm talking about that front four. Our D line has to get busy this game and win one-on-one battles. They have to win one-on-one battles. Now, the second key off of that, when our front four is not bringing pressure, you're going to need to do what you did last week and bring blitzes, right? Have more exotic blitz packages, man. I was proud of that Patrick Graham last week. He went ahead and he brought 5. He brought 6. Right now, this week, I expect the same type of game plan. Bring people, man. Don't let this man just sit back there, pat the ball, and get comfortable. All right, bring 5, bring 6. All right, bring a linebacker, bring a corner off the edge, things of that nature. So the second key would be still bring more bodies. Even with your front four, and our front four is pivotal this game, we have to bring more bodies to Zach Wilson. All right, so bring 5, bring 6. That means blitzing more, bringing even more pressure. Now, next key. I think this is the key that we all need to be focused on. And really, it's the number one key, but it's just this is the third key. You got to stop Breece Hall. You got to stop the run, bro. And that's why I said our front four is pivotal this game, because this is the type of running back that can take any carry to the crib. Any carry. All right. And this is not a guy you want to fuck around with. So from there, it's going to be a real crucial thing. I think it's going to be a real crucial thing to stop the run. All right. Make them one-dimensional. I mean, you say it with most teams, but this team especially. All right. Besides one receiver, they're kind of weak on the outside. So with Breece Hall, if he gets started and he really gets going, it's going to be a scary thing. So third key would be to stop the run. You got to stop Breece Hall. All right. Now, fourth, final key, all right, contain Garrett Wilson as well. Now, this is going to be kind of a combination of things. If our D-line gets active, we bring pressure, we get to Zach Wilson, right, make him one-dimensional. But contain Garrett Wilson as well. Don't let him come out here and be the sole driving force, that beats us. So in the times we do bring pressure, we're going to have lockdown coverage back there. That means guys like Meek, guys like, let's say, Jacorian Bennett are going to have to go ahead and go against him. I mean, even Nate Hobbs to a degree, because Garrett will line up in the slot. So our corners are going to be real pivotal this game. Got to get hands on these receivers, throw off the timing. So the fourth thing would be to contain Garrett Wilson. Now, those are the keys on the defensive side of the ball. Before I go into the offense, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the like, hit the subscribe button, right? Because I do these keys to victory before every game. So I want to make sure y'all don't miss that. So if you're feeling what I'm putting down, man, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like too. It's very much appreciated. So going into the offensive side of the ball, all right? Now, with the news that Colton Miller is out, it's going to be real pivotal now for this first key to really get going. And that's get Josh Jacobs the football and get him going on the ground. Okay, now last week he had 25 touches. I expect the same production. Pretty much. I expect the same production, 25 plus, right? With let's hope 100 plus as well. But 25 plus carries is what I am expecting this game from him. Why? Because you don't have your starting left tackle. So now it's going to be even more vital for your running game to get going with a rookie quarterback, especially against this defense. This defense has all pros at all three levels. We went over it the entire week. This is a very, very big test for our rookie quarterback. So we have to do whatever we can to help him. So the first key would be get Josh Jacobs in the ground game going. Okay. Now with that, that would be my second key. Utilize the play action if the ground game is going. Okay. So it kind of plays off the first one. Utilize this play action, man. Whatever we can do to slow down this pass rush one and to get these safeties and corners' eyes, kind of flirting back there a little bit. All right. So I want to see what we do in the run game, but definitely we're going to have to put the ball in the air. So I want to utilize the play action, right, and get these linebackers' eyes flowing other ways, get the safety's eyes flowing other ways, really confuse people. That's what I want to do. Especially now, the next key that I think the offense needs to use, and these are all keys to throw this defense off because, like I said, I think the defense is for real. So you're going to need to do things to throw them off. So the third key is we got to use a lot of pre-snap. I think we got to use a lot of pre-snap motion in this game. Just me personally, we got to avert their eyes. We got to make them confused. Okay, you know what I mean? Make them think the ball's going one way when we can give it somewhere else. All right, I think that's going to be real pivotal in this game, especially to throw them off balance if we're trying to get a play action going. Okay, I said for my second key, get the play action started. So O'Connell has a little more time back there, but it's pivotal that the run game gets started. Okay, and then in order for all that to go down, we must, for this fourth key, we must have good O-line play, bro. We must have good O-line play. And I'm saying all of this, I'm jumping around from key to key because it's just dawning on me. Like, I said it already, but Colton Miller's not going to be fucking playing against his defense. All pros at all three levels, okay? Now, pre-snap motion and all that might help. The third key might help with the O-line, okay, because then it might slow down how they're reacting to certain plays, and that's why I said it might be a vital key for the third one, but nothing matters if the O-line doesn't do what they're supposed to do. Nothing matters. So with Aiden, with Josh, all of it on the offensive side of the ball is for naught if this offensive line doesn't come out to fucking play. And let's hope, for the love of God, we have a great game plan and Bo Hardigree is scheming some shit up. And for my next key, right, to help Aiden O'Connell with a banged-up O-line, you got to get the ball out of his hands quickly. It's going to be a major, major thing. You got to get the ball out of this man's hands quick. And I think that's going to be the game plan going in. I hope it's not predictable, but definitely I think that's the game plan. Get the ball out this man's hands so he's not sitting there taking punishment. And maybe take the shots downfield when they open up later on in the game. Now, I'm expecting the rundown. I'm going to give you the rundown of it. I'm expecting a low-scoring game. I'm not expecting something crazy. I do expect the Raiders to get over 20 points. I'm not going to give a score under it, but I do think this is going to be one of them running back type games. It's going to be a hard-nosed game. Whoever turns the football over less. All right. And that is the rundown key, the full key. All right. Turnovers is going to be crucial on both sides of the ball. We're going to need to get a turnover on defense, and we cannot turn the ball over on offense to win this game. We do those things. If that box is checked, we're going to win the game. If we get a turnover on defense and we do not turn the ball over on offense, we're going to win that game. I am 90% sure. So let's hope that happens. All right. Make sure you guys are commenting down below what you agree with, what you disagree with, or what do you think is a bigger key that I might have missed, man? Comment down below. Let's get into it. Make sure you tap it on the like, on the subscribe button, right? Hit on the little notification bell. You know I'm going live tomorrow after the game. Don't matter what time the game is. I'm going live after the game, man, and we will be able to sit down and talk about it. So make sure you guys remember all that. Hit your little notification for that. And remember, I always keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown. Have a good one.
I need a bad bitch with an accent, serving in peace, still taxing. Just got tapped for the young cash app, moonwalking like a young Mike Jackson. Yeah, shots to the head, ride clean and still fuck feds. Realest nigga and it's on my kids, so who the fuck gon' wanna test me, bitch?